She grabbed a sharp paper cutter and stormed into the manager's office.
What is happening here?
What's happening is you're going to give me a video camera so I can tape a resignation to my Audi right fucking now. Or you're going to have to explain to her why she's missing 4 fingers.
She just wanted to quit, but things got way out of control. Turns out technology had advanced to the point where people could completely separate life from work. At home lived their life self, at work their work self. They shared the same body, but had entirely different memories. To achieve such separation, you had to undergo a procedure in this company, implant a chip in your brain, and start working immediately after. Many who took the procedure had already accepted this system. At home they didn't worry about work, and at work they forgot their real life. But her work self sensed from the very beginning that this place wasn't meant for humans. So after only half a day, she decided to quit. But to resign, she needed her life self's permission. She tried to contact the outside self, but any written message was blocked from leaving the building. She tried everything, but nothing worked, so she resorted to threats. The manager finally gave in, allowing her to record a video to send to her outside self. She walked out with the disc full of hope. But the next second, she came right back, but the disc in her hand had changed color.
Hallie, I understand that you're unhappy with the life that you've been given. But you know what? Eventually we all have to accept reality. I am a person. You are not.
She froze in disbelief. It turned out her outside self didn't even see her as human. But she didn't give up. She pretended to comply, waiting until everyone let their guard down. Then one ordinary evening, she grabbed a bundle of wires and wheeled a trash bin into the elevator. Suddenly, her life self's consciousness was triggered. She instantly blacked out. Mark was deeply worried about Hellie's safety, but security forced him into the elevator. When he came back, the manager was waiting for him. When he learned Hellie was safe, he finally breathed a sigh of relief. Hellie woke up, still denied permission to quit. The manager even blamed Mark for being the one who brought her in. That left Mark drowning in guilt. On the day Hellie's mind was split, she woke up at a strange office desk. A voice came from the speaker. It was Mark, not quite commanding, nor pleading. He ignored all her questions and told her to fill out a survey. Hellie just wanted to get out.
Open the door! Let me out!
She tried to calm herself and negotiate with Mark.
5 questions.
5 questions.
What do I get at the end?
Depends on your answers.
Okay.
Great, off we go. Now to start, who are you?
That's the first question.
But she couldn't even say her name. The next few questions were all about her most basic identity. She couldn't answer a single one, from indifference at first, to confusion, then panic and fear. The loss of memory made the fear of the unknown spread through the air. She nearly broke down, then suddenly the door behind her opened.
That's a perfect score.
Mark entered the room and started her onboarding process. Hellie was still nervous, but tried hard to stay rational. She asked Mark, "Am I some kind of captive animal?" Mark denied it, but gave no real explanation.
Then what's my name?
Hellie. Your name is Hellie. Hellie R. Please.
Mark couldn't answer. He just kept reading the company script, listening to the lifeless policies. She finally lost her patience and tried to escape again, but failed. Mark didn't get angry. He remained calm and asked her to sit down. He told her that when he first arrived, he was nervous too, but he eventually accepted this place. Then he went right back to reading. Hellie wasn't listening at all.
Let me the fuck out of here!
Mark glanced helplessly at the camera. The manager was on the other side, silently watching everything. Suddenly, Mark changed his tone and told her to repeat her resignation request, because after 3 requests, he could take her out. They walked through a pure white hallway, past rows of identical desks, to a place called the Severance Threshold. It was supposed to be restricted, yet they called it an exit. She pushed open the door, only to find herself back in the same court. Once, twice, 3 times. She still couldn't leave.
Am I dead?
No.
But in truth, she had left. But the one who wanted to leave was her work self. But her life self would always come back, so she could never truly escape. In the end, she had no choice but to stay. She was taken to her new office. Before she began working, the assistant manager showed her a video.
I'm making this video roughly 2 hours before it will be shown to me.
She slowly realized that there was no other option. She went to her workstation. Her co-workers seemed kind. Mark explained her duties. Her job was simple: to look at endless streams of numbers on the screen and delete them purely by intuition. She was completely confused. Before she could figure anything out, the company threw her a welcome party. There was fruit to eat and awkward icebreaker games to play, even a team photo session. It all made Helly extremely uncomfortable.
Helly, what are you doing?
She picked up a sticky note and wrote the word resign.
I quit.
Then walked straight to the elevator without looking back, holding the note in her hand. She triggered a code alarm instantly. Sirens echoed through the entire building. She was about to be dragged away by security, but Mark stopped them just in time. Taking all the blame himself, he was taken into a small dark room called the break room. The next day they went back to work as usual. In this place, the work selves could never sense the outside world. Their sense of time was reduced to endless labor. No day, no night, no sleep, no dreams. Helly asked her co-workers, "Doesn't this feel strange to you?" They simply replied, "We got used to it long ago." Even when Mark was taken to the break room and punished, no one seemed to care, as if they'd long gone numb, becoming emotionless machines of labor. Helly wanted to understand what those strange numbers she deleted really meant, what they truly represented. Her co-workers didn't know either. They could only imagine that this meaningless job must serve some greater purpose. And everyone's answer was never quite the same. We are all like divided souls, surrendering our freedom by day, pretending to be awake at night. But if we never resist, then what difference does it make? Who's the one outside, and who's trapped within?